Panthers. Today is May 8th and you are watching PPTV. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. Panthers, do you have an Apple device? If you do, Steve Jobs probably had something to do with it. Here's Gabby to tell us more.
Thanks, Steve. Panthers, have you ever wanted to have an Apple device? Here are some interesting facts about the Apple Corporation and Steve Jobs. Let's watch this video.
Stephen Paul Jobs, yes, that is his real name, was an incredible visionary who transformed the computer, mobile and music industries. He single-handedly brought Apple back from the dead and transformed it into one of the richest and most influential companies in the world today. But here's some things you might not know about Steve Jobs and Apple. Steve had amazing attention to detail. One day he called Google to tell them the yellow gradient in their O wasn't quite right. Steve persuaded PepsiCo president John Sculley to become Apple's CEO in 1983 by telling him, "Do you want to sell sugared water all your life, or do you want to change the world?" The irony is, John Sculley later fired Steve Jobs from Apple in 1985. But Steve Jobs claimed that being fired was the best thing that ever happened to him, because it led to the most creative period of his life. During Jobs' time away from Apple Computer, he was a busy bunny. He started a brand new computer company called Next, and bought a small, but soon to be large, animation studio called Pixar. Pixar later went on to strike a game-changing deal with Walt Disney, and created the legendary Toy Story. Next was eventually bought by Apple, and Jobs returned to Apple in 1996. Jobs was obsessed with the quality of design. On his deathbed, he refused to wear his oxygen mask because he didn't like its design. Apple sell approximately 10 iOS devices every second, and that's not even including their Mac range. Apple Computer was started by two college dropouts, Steve Jobs and his buddy Steve Wozniak. They launched a company from Steve's family garage in 1976. Apple's factory in China, where iPhones are manufactured, employs 230,000 people. There have been 18 suicides at the plant. Suicide nets are now in place to prevent any more employees from taking their own lives. The very first Apple logo showed Isaac Newton sitting under a tree with an apple about to fall on his head. Apple made the very first mass-market digital camera, called the Apple QuickTake. It was launched in 1994 during Steve Jobs' absence from the company. It had 0.3 megapixels. The camera was a massive failure, and Jobs removed it from the market upon his return to Apple. The first Apple computer, appropriately named the Apple I, was released in 1976. It cost $666.66. Only 200 were ever made.
By the way, Panthers, I made a mistake. It's May 10th, not May 8th. Now it's time for school news that you can use. Our Panthers on a Roll party will be held on Friday, May 12th. You must be referral free from today until the day of the party. Super Sci U will meet this Thursday, May 11th. Join us to see the zebrafish and begin forensics. We will meet at 3:15 in Dr. Cohen's room. It's almost time for the Parkland Players production of Beauty and the Beast. Join us May 18th and 19th. Tickets for $5 are on sale in the cafeteria during all three lunches. If you wait and buy the tickets at the door, the price will be $7 for students and $10 for adults. Panthers, did you know that May is Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month? We are looking for Asian American and Pacific Island students to be a part of our assembly. If you're interested in performing a song, dance, or skit as a part of the assembly, please see Ms. Keller in room 1314. Miss Knoll in room 2006, Mr. Gerda in room 1011, or Miss Graham in room 2036. That's all the school news for today. Panthers, did you know it's been a while, but we finally have a new episode of Amazing Facts with Give. Let's head on over to Gabby for more.
Thanks, Give. Yes, Panthers. In the latest episode, Give tells us some cool facts about mice. Computer mice, that is. Let's watch this video to find out more.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Amazing Facts Will Blow Your Mind with Give. Today, we have a very interesting topic because... Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition... Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Amazing Facts Will Blow Your Mind with Give. Now, today, we have a very special topic. Computer mouses. You couldn't live without them. Well, you could. But you wouldn't be able to play those video games you all play, like League of Legends, etc., etc. Now, for the first amazing fact, computer mouses were actually going to be used in space, but then the guy, Eisen Bing Bing Bong, or whatever he's called, said that would be impossible due to, like, the gravity thingamabobber jigger jigger inside the mouse. So, I hope you guys understand what I mean. Fact number 2. The first mouse was made of wood. Fact number 3. A guy named Douglas Engelbart made the mouse. Fact number 4. The first mouse was used with a system called Xerox. Now this is one of the coolest facts. The first mouse and computer and keyboard game was a game exclusive to Mac called Marathon, and there were other it was an FPS game, and there were other FPS games, but this one was the first one to fully utilize the X and Y movement of the mouse and the keyboard as well. So, do we have a bonus fact? Oh. Well, that's all for this edition of an Amazing Facts that will blow your mind with Give. If you have any suggestion for a topic, please leave it in the TV studio door down below, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.
Wish these Panthers a happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
That's all the time we have for now.
Remember these words from Albert Einstein. Life is like a bicycle. In order to keep your balance, you have to keep moving. Keep moving forwards.
That's a wrap, Panthers. We'll see you tomorrow on PPTV. Bye.
Bye.